Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to Barnacle Tarot. I'm here with Love in a Time of Lockdown. So, yeah, hope you're doing well out there. Crazy times. Talk about Scorpio energy times. Total transformation of everything. So spooky, but, you know, if anybody can handle it, you can. So, yeah, let's see what the cards have to say. All right. So for Scorpio, love in a time of lockdown. What's happening for Scorpio? How to do it? That feels good. Okay, and your first card, wow, look at this, 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups for Scorpio. That's the center of your reading. Wow, that's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. You know, 10 of Cups is like emotional fulfillment. It's connection with family and friends. Even in this time of isolation, you may find yourself a lot closer to family than you have been in a while. Crossing you is the devil, which is fear, doubt, addiction, that sort of thing. So let's continue on and see what else comes up. Yeah, I mean, there's some happiness there. It's also, this is the Sun card, which is in the Major Arcana, one of the cards that represents Leo. Or at least points to Leo anyway. So there may be a Leo somewhere in your environment. So that's just happiness. Look at this. In the past, death, the absolute end of something. Also in the Libra reading, I think that they got that in the same position. So there might be a Libra that's in your midst. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is, you know, this is the kind of thing where it's like you're doing the best that you can with what you have, with the people around you. So it's an equal exchange, or it's a balanced exchange, but it may not be equal. Okay? So, you know, this is a time when everybody's just trying to help each other out. So you may be in that dynamic right now. In the near future, we have the Three of Swords. So this is sorrow, sadness, grief, that sort of thing. And then you are embodying the qualities of the Queen of Pentacles. Did Libra have that too? I think they might have. So there's definitely an intertwining of Libra and Scorpio energies, but yeah, it's you know, Scorpio is kind of embodying this very grounded place. You know, maybe especially those folks who have been born in October, regardless of whether you're Libra or Scorpio, you're actually taking on more Earth-like qualities right now. And you're nurturing, and you're able to kind of calm down. The environment is brand new. What a surprise. Did anybody else notice that out there? So, and as well, the Fool can also represent the sign of Aries. So, isn't that funny? I just got a message from an Aries person. Anyways, so I guess that's a little bit of confirmation. That basically what's around you is the new emerging right in front of you, which I think all of us are kind of looking at and waiting on. In your hopes and fears is the Nine of Cups. So I'm thinking that as, you know, you're kind of staying cool, calm, and collected. Also, the Fool in terms of the energies around you, can also represent the trust of taking a leap of faith. So it's kind of like, oh, I hope that it all works out the way that I want it to. And for the final outcome, oh, the moon. So it's not quite certain just yet as to, like, there's no possible way to see. How could any of us know what's on the other side of whatever's happening right now with this lockdown? So I think that, I wouldn't worry about it too much, Scorpio. But it's obvious that you're processing a lot of things. Scorpios have issues with trust, which also could be this whole devil energy here, in that you're not sure what to trust anymore, because you're still processing grief of things that have finished in the past. You're trying to stay grounded through the whole process, and the environment is saying, like, trust or get out kind of thing. And go where? Get out where? There is no alternative but to trust the circumstances. So I'm going to pull some cards to clarify and see what's going on here. So also the devil can represent Capricorn. So you might be dealing with a Capricorn that's not cooperative right now. But it's really the only awkward card. The only two sort of cards that are meh, they're not bad, they're just meh, are the devil and the moon. And death is in the past anyway. So whatever you let go of, or whatever ended in the recent past, that's history. So let's see here what's going on with the Three of Swords. Okay, you may have an Aries somewhere in the equation here. It looks as though there's some kind of an offer or an apology coming. Maybe as a result of harsh words that were spoken. This also could be issues with authority. It doesn't necessarily have to be an Aries, but there could be somebody who is embodying the qualities of the Emperor that you're not particularly getting along with. So let's see here. I'm going to get some clarity on the moon and see what's happening there. Or let's check out what's happening in the environment first. Okay, so yeah, it could be an Aries. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that's in your environment or coming towards you. Yeah, and I don't think you're quite sure how you feel about it. In this time of isolation, it's probably, I don't know, maybe you think you've processed what needs to be processed, and maybe you're waiting for the people around you. Scorpio tends to be a lot more introspective than most of the other signs, thinking too much, that kind of stuff. But I don't know, we've got the Lovers here. So this could have something to do with a Gemini, as this is the major arcana for Gemini. Or maybe this fire sign or this Aries or somebody who's got those similar kind of qualities is around you, and you're just not quite sure. But whoever they are, I think they really want you. So let's take a look at the moon in terms of the final outcome, and see if we can get a little bit more information there. Okay. See, yeah, there's still some grief that needs to be processed, and this is a time to honor the things that have passed, honor your feelings. No better time than the present, really. Could have been somebody who was kind of in and out of your life. Another fire sign. Could have been, again, we've got the sun, again, which is the foundation. So could have been, just a general happiness that was going on. But look at what's happened now. It's like death. And this is, isolation. This is separation. So it could have been a happy time, and this isolation has actually really, put you in a place where it's like, wait a minute, weren't things just really great not too long ago? So for the last here, I'm going to take a look at the energies of the main reading, and it looks as though Scorpio can expect a message at some point soon. Oh my God. This so rarely happens, but when it does, it's like magic. So it looks as though you're getting a message, or who knows, maybe you're getting 2 messages. So, yeah, lots of stuff happening. Lots of stuff happening. So I hope that was helpful. I hope it resonated for you, Scorpio, and we will see you again soon.